I was standing in a tuxedo, boutonniere pinned to my chest, when my phone rang. It was my ex-boss. I quoted him $10,000 an hour. He said yes, I fixed it in 40 seconds. I want to be clear about who I was before all of this. I was the guy who made sure everything ran. 6 years as senior sysadmin at a logistics company outside Columbus. I knew every cable, every rack, every quirk in that building's infrastructure. I wasn't flashy. I didn't network or politicize. I just showed up and kept the lights on. My name was on almost every after-hours call log they had. I was dependable, and I thought that meant something. Director Holt hired me personally. He told me in my first week that I was the best infrastructure hire he'd ever made. For a while, I believed he meant it. He gave me autonomy, small bonuses at year-end, and kept my name out of the drama that swirled in middle management. I respected him for that. I thought he was a straight shooter, rough, demanding, but fair. The kind of boss you'd run through a wall for. I was wrong about all three of those things. It started with the PTO form. I submitted my wedding day request 14 months out. Holt verbally approved it twice over the following year. Once in that same conference room, once in the hallway outside his office. But when I asked for written confirmation 3 months before the wedding, he got irritated. Told me to stop being paranoid. Said my job was secure. I didn't push harder. I told myself I was overthinking it. That uneasy feeling in my gut? I should have listened to it a lot earlier. 7:48 in the morning. I was buttoning my shirt when he called. He wanted me in the office. I told him I was getting married in 4 hours. He said, and I will never forget this, if you can't prioritize the company today, maybe you shouldn't come back Monday. I told him I'd see him Monday. At 9:15, my phone buzzed with a termination email, effective immediately. Failure to report during a critical operational period. On my wedding day. I forwarded it to my fiancé, put my phone on silent, and walked downstairs to get married. During cocktail hour, 11 missed calls hit my phone. A voicemail that started with, "I know this is bad timing." The order processing system was completely down. Black Friday prep runs were failing. I did the research later. They were losing roughly $200,000 every hour. This wasn't a minor glitch. This was a full infrastructure collapse, and every person in that building knew I was the only one who could find the fault in under an hour. Holt had fired the one person who could save him, and now he needed me back. The irony was almost poetic. I gave myself about 90 seconds to think. I wasn't angry anymore. I was clear. Anger is hot and messy. What I felt was something colder and cleaner. I knew exactly what my time was worth to them in that moment. I called Holt back. I told him my consulting rate was $10,000 per hour, with a 4-hour minimum, and that full payment had to hit my account before I opened a single remote session. He went quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Fine." I told him to send the wire and email me a consulting agreement. My brother-in-law confirmed the wire hit our account. $40,000. Then I opened the remote session. It took me 11 seconds to identify the fault. A server rack in the secondary bay had lost power. Unplugged, most likely during routine janitorial cleaning that afternoon. I rerouted the connection, rebooted the array, and watched every dashboard flip back to green. Total active work time, 41 seconds. I logged out, rolled my sleeves back down, put my jacket on, and sent a one-line invoice. Then I walked back to my own wedding reception and kissed my wife. Holt disputed the invoice. Of course he did. But I had the wire confirmation, the time-stamped call logs, and the consulting agreement he'd approved by email before a single cent moved. His own legal team reviewed everything and told him to pay it. I was told later, through a mutual contact still at the company, that the board had questions about why their senior sysadmin had been terminated on a pre-approved PTO day, and why the resulting outage cost them over $200,000 in revenue plus my consulting fee. Holt's annual review did not go well. I don't tell this story to brag. I tell it because for 6 years, I convinced myself that loyalty without documentation was enough, that a good boss would protect me, that doing the work would speak for itself. None of that was true. What I learned is that your value is only respected when you enforce it yourself. I took a new role 3 weeks later. Better pay, better people, and I will never again give a company more than it puts in writing. And honestly, that $40,000 made for a very good honeymoon.
Like, subscribe, and comment your verdict below for more betrayal stories.